She's already over. She's got to turn it on because people are waiting.
Hey everybody, what is up? And welcome to a very special edition of Slot Speak, where we have not one but two guests on. We got James SPITZER Cash Out and Yoshi Slots.
Hey everybody.
And also, before I forget, look who we have here, another special guest.
Aww.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We just came. We were at the. We got up early this morning. I was, me. I like to go on everybody's lives, and then we just got back from a college bat. We went to the San Diego State versus Nevada basketball game, which was really exciting. The Aztecs won by 2 points. We literally just got home about a half an hour ago.
Nice. I'm glad you made it home.
Yeah.
Yes. So what were you saying?
Yeah, it looks like the Yoshis are trying to log in here.
They are.
Who do we got? We got Gamers Unknowns in the room. We got Kyle Burton and Becky. Hey guys. You guys see behind me? If you see behind me, this is the banner we made. No slot play. This sucks.
Sorry.
This is the banner we have for the event coming up next weekend. So.
Yes, Keen. So while we're waiting for people to come on in, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
So I am 50. I'll be 57 in a couple months in May. I've been at my job for 37 years at SeaWorld. Been married to you guys all know Ellen by now. We've been together 31 years, married for 27. 2 grown boys, one's 33 and going to school for he was in the Navy. He's doing real well. And my youngest is 22. Gamblers Unknown. And my youngest son is graduating from San Diego State University in about 4 months. So my wife is a retired school teacher, and we have a great life together. So.
That is so special.
Hey, Yo Ange and Rockin' Rocco. My man crush, Rockin' Rocco.
Oh, how did he become your crush?
So there's Yosh. There he is.
Oh shoot! Now I can't see. Oh shoot! 1 second.
I can see him on my phone.
I can see Yoshi. Yay!
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear us?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. I guess we're having internet issues.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
But we can't see Bubba for some reason. That's weird.
Yeah, but he's on my phone.
I see you. Yeah, you're on the big screen, Yosh. You're on the big screen. Yeah. It must be all them drinks you guys had yesterday.
Just get over.
It must be all those crazy drinks you guys had yesterday.
Yeah, what drinks did you have yesterday?
Can you guys hear Simon?
Can I hear anything from Bubba?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Are you able to refresh?
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Hey Randy. Hey Bill Yeffen. Rockin' Roll Coco. Randy Slot Wizard, your aim. Your Ange. Kyla. So I'm wondering. Yeah, so I'm wondering, can you tell me a little bit more about the banner behind you?
So this banner behind me, this is for the my wife surprised me, and there's already been an updated thumbnail, but these are all the folks that are going to be there. We got real twin slots and slot mates, and then I'll move my head for a second. You guys can see there's Lolo slots, there's Yoshis and Rhino and Keno Kid and all these, and there are more to come. There's 17 channels committed. 17, and then you're the 18th because you're going to go live virtually from Colorado, right?
Yes, from sunny Colorado.
Yeah, sunny Colorado. How's the weather been in Colorado for you? I've seen a lot of those crazy stories.
Yep, it's gonna be pretty nippy. There's a lot of snow already.
Yeah.
And there's a lot, and on top of that, it's going to be pretty cold. It's like the Colorado is different. It's like Colorado is something when you must drive, but it's a whole nother thing when you must walk to the bus station and be on the bus.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine walking. I've never experienced really cold weather or really hot weather. I've been born born overseas, but I've lived my entire life in San Diego, except for a short few months in Lake Tahoe. But it's always 75 to 80 degrees here.
Nice.
The sun is always shining. It rains very rarely here. We're right down by the southern tip of California and right next to Mexico. And the weather's here. They always just call it the finest city because the weather here is, they call it the best climate in the world. So, but we pay a lot of money to live here too. So, yeah.
That sounds like absolute paradise.
It's nice.
I really hope to visit someday.
Yeah, well, absolutely. We tried to get you down for this thing, but it just didn't work out.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I'm like wondering. Yeah, and I'm kind of going all over the place, but I'm like wondering how did you get into the YouTube slot community?
That's a good question. So first of all, 50K Renee with a $50 super chat on the screen here. 50K, you're awesome, man. So cool. Randy the Slot Wizard. There's Randy the Slot Wizard. Oh my God. So I got in the YouTube community. My son started a video games YouTube channel while he was in college, and he was so busy. And I just said, you know what? He had computers. He bought all this gear for his room, and he turned it into a little studio for himself. And I said, you know what? I can do this. I didn't really watch slot channels because I'm a busy guy. I work a lot of hours, and then I started watching a couple channels like Lady Luck HQ when she was small, and Brian Christopher when he was just starting out. And everybody watched those guys because everybody knows who they are, right? And I said, you know what? I walked by and I saw somebody at one of the casinos with a cell phone. I go, I could do that. And so, because I've gambled my whole life, right? And I'm goofy enough and I love people. So I just started filming my play. And I promise you, I did not think it would get any response. And I put a couple of my old videos from when I won before I started. I just filmed it for me. So I put them out there and I go, okay, I got 100 subscribers. And I go, didn't think nothing of it. And then it went from 100 to 500 pretty quickly.
Wow.
And then I reached out to Brian from Quick Honey. You know Quick Honey Slots, right?
Yes.
So I reached out to Brian behind the scenes. I emailed and said, hey, you kind of do the same thing I do. Let's get together and let's see if we can make something work. A new guy can collab. Let's meet in Las Vegas. Well, that's turned into, we've already had 3 Keno Nation gatherings, and now it's turned into this. I just passed 1,400 subscribers the other day, which is, very humbling for me. I didn't expect this at all. And now I'm hosting 17 channels in a big event at a casino with their permission. So it's amazing. You're at 4,000. I just saw you're at 4,000 subscribers. Did you ever think you get 4,000 subscribers? Did you ever think you get there?
I never thought I would get that. Ironically, when I started my channel, it was just an extension of my Instagram page. I thought I was gonna get 100 and just be done. Just post stuff from Instagram. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, it went from 0 subscribers, 36 subscribers, and bam, 100. And I was like, oh my God.
Right, yeah.
And also 5K gone on. Woo! Thank you for the $50 super chat. Love y'all too.
That's it. Cindy A in the house. Hey, Cindy. Yo, Ange. Love that you're doing these kind of events. Angie, I love people. And if you watch my channel, I always get people sitting around me. Hey, you want to be on the Cash Out? There they are.
Hey.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Yeah, can you
there we go.
We had some technical difficulties,
Look, I'm just answering Angie's question. So yeah, I've met Yoshi through this and this lovely family because they're I love having fun with people, and I always cheer for everybody around me. My wife does the same thing, and it seems to be kind of catching on that we love people. So we went from small to like, are we really going to do this? Or now, like, I can't wait to do this. I talk to Becky and Yoshi every day. They're like some of my best friends in the world at this point, and they've made quite an impact on me, let alone this event. What they've done behind the scenes for this event is off the charts, but they're also my very, very dear friends.
We love you, 5K Grenade.
He came. He did it again. Yoshi, he's amazing.
For real. Amazing supporter.
So my big question is, how did you guys end up meeting?
So he had posted a video on one of his channels and said he was at Verona, one of the local places. And so I commented, hey, would you like to meet up sometime? And not knowing me and really not knowing him, but he seemed like a nice guy and his stuff. And they like to have a lot of fun, which was the big thing for me. And so I reached out to them, saying, wasn't you kind of hesitant, Yosh?
Yeah, I was only hesitant due to how strict COVID rules were.
Yes, right. It was during COVID.
Yeah, we had to postpone it because I think you wanted to meet up, and then we weren't that comfortable meeting up with people quite yet.
Right.
And so we had to postpone it a little bit. So, but then we met up with you guys, and we just instantly clicked. It was crazy.
Now they can't get rid of me. They're our dear friends now. We've had them over for dinner. It's so great that they're literally like 15, 20 minutes from us. And we talk literally every day.
Yeah.
That's such a sweet story. I love hearing how people get to know each other and meet up.
Yeah. I got to meet Lolo and her husband and Rocco last Sunday. I snuck up on Lolo during her live and then stayed for Rocco's live. And we've talked, and Becky's talked to Lolo and I've talked to Rocco every day now. It's like, it is the slot community. And I've heard it a lot of times on a lot of channels. And I think Yoshi and Becky can say the same thing. It is really a community. And we create friendships. We're all helping each other because we're all a bunch of goofballs and we're trying to have fun in this YouTube world. And, and it's all about people. And because I think Yoshi's been gambling forever too.
Yeah.
So, since I was 18.
Yeah. So we all just decided to film it because we think we could do something fun and meet people. That was my whole goal, was to meet people. I think we got down to about, oh my God, my subs have kind of stalled at this number. I don't even look at. I had a long talk with Kelly from Slot 500 Club. She says, "Don't look," because YouTube is weird. Because last week I lost 25 subscribers in one day, and then you build it back up and you get to a number. I think we've all experienced that. But the people. I mean, this is my second time on your show. I've been on Rhino Man show twice. I talk to these guys every day, and they're like my brother and my sister now. Because that's the funnest part for me. Because I'm going to gamble regardless.
Mm-hmm. That is like absolutely amazing that you guys like ended up meeting online, and that's like what's amazing is just like how physically, like how close you are, like how close you are in physical distance.
You guys want that one?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's crazy to think that Bubba and his wife Ellen, they're literally like 20 minutes away.
Lucky.
Yeah.
And when my brother told us, we're going to meet up with this channel and they're locals. I mean, everyone says, oh yeah, we're locals, but literally he's local. And like we were talking last night on the phone, Bubba and I were talking on the phone for a while and just talking about, sports and stuff. And I'm sure we've run into each other at the Aztecs games. Like, it's crazy because I used to go all the time. My boss had season tickets, and I used to go all the time when he couldn't go, and Bubba goes to all the games. So it's crazy. I said, I probably passed you.
Well, no, when you said that, you guys were in the same section as me, just farther down front, and you probably walked past me or down in front of me. I've probably seen you 100 times.
Right?
Yeah.
You're like, who's that crazy lady?
Hey, we got rock
I
and
absolutely said that. There's Brian.
I just want to say
Put
hi
Tony
to a few
Slots in the
people.
room.
We got El Guero. Sorry,
Rhino Man.
I didn't say hi to some people. We were late. We got Rhino Man.
Cindy A. Yoange. Gamblers Unknown.
So Brian, I was just bragging about you. I was just bragging about Brian that, she asked me, how did I get into this? And I reached out to Quick Honey Slots when I was about 200 or 300 subscribers going, hey, do you want to try something? And now we've had 3 events. We're on the initial stages of talking about Keno Nation 4, which is going to be even bigger than before. I mean, it'll be hard to top this thing that Becky and Yoshi are involved. It's going to be hard to top that. This is going to be magical.
It is.
Yeah. Who else we got? I'm going to practice El Guero. I'm actually handing off to him Saturdays. I'm going first, and El Guero is after me, so I'm literally going to hand one live to the next one. And I want to promote his. He's opening up a new restaurant that we're all planning on going to in the LA area. So I've already told him we're going to come up there and partake in his menu. So
Definitely check out his live yesterday. He did go live
He gave out the
and
details.
gave out the
Yeah.
details. So, I mean, Bubba, you got to understand Spanish. He gave a lot of details. So practice your Spanish.
Yep.
I'm trying. So Super Squirrel has a question. I've been challenged. Super Squirrel says he wants me to have a Keno playoff with Keno Kid. So he's coming this weekend. So we'll make sure we fit that in there.
Yes. So
That's
speaking of Keno, a very specific question for James. I am wondering, I'm curious, do you have any strategies for when you play Keno?
So I get that question a lot on my channel. So, and there's two answers. If you're playing Keno games, like because I showed Becky and Yoshi and Miss Yoshi and Mama Yoshi, they started to play a little bit of Cleopatra Keno. And there are bonus Keno games, and then there are straight Keno games. So if you're playing for return on investment, I would suggest playing the straight Keno game, which is it's straight payoffs. But if there's bonus games like Cleopatra or Caveman or Buffalo or Wolf Run or Da Vinci, there's so many versions now, and they can pay off, but the payoffs are reduced because of the bonus action that you get in the games. We all play slot machines too that have bonus games. If you notice, some of the line hits are smaller
Yes.
because of the bonus action on the backside. So, but you can really win in the bonuses. We've all experienced that. So, I promise I will do a tutorial with a couple of channels this weekend and have them sit next to me, because Lola said she wants to play with me. Chumba Queen, who just played her first Keno game the other day, hand paid on her first game,
Whoa.
which is crazy. Her video is coming out soon. But I played some Keno on my live streams with the Yoshi family, and it was a lot of fun. But there's so many Keno. When I first started playing, there was one panda game. It was one card. You pick your 10 numbers or whatever it is, and you play Keno. Now there's 1 card, 4 card, 20 card, Buffalo. I mean, there's so many games now. You can stay at the same machine and you open the screen up, and there's 12 different Keno games on that screen, and so you can try them all without moving around.
Yes. So I'm curious, do you prefer 1 card Keno or 4 card Keno?
I prefer to play. I often play 4 card Keno because I'm trying to win on all 4 cards at the same time. I often play 20 card Keno because I want to win on all 20 cards at the same time. So I bet a little bit more, a little bit. I'm a $2 to $5 better. Occasionally 10 when things are going really, really well. But I stay in the $2, $3, $4, $5 range all the time. So I'm trying to maximize my return on investment as a gambler. I play a lot of 4 card and I play a lot of 20 card.
That's like a really good strategy. And I forgot there was 20. Yeah, I forgot that there was a 20 card Keno game, and Click Honey Slots says ring that bell strategy.
Ring. So my strategy is called ring the bell because I put my numbers in the shape of a bell, and it's just some stupid phrase I said.
Well,
Were you guys saving that for tonight?
She got it from her work. My mom did.
Okay. Yeah, so I say ring the bell because it's in the shape of a bell. So it's some goofy little thing, and I say a lot of goofy things. I don't know, but it's kind of stuck. And so if you go to my channel, if you want to learn how to play Keno, I have some older videos that calls detailed strategy, and I talk about pay structures because it's all on the screen. It's kind of like playing video poker. You're playing for the big hits that are right there on the screen. Like if you're playing for a royal flush, you look for the right pay scales on the screen. So if you're playing video poker, you're looking for the payout on the full house and the flush, and that's where you judge if you're going to play the machine or not. On Keno, what does it pay for a 5 spot or a 7 spot? And that's how you judge, should I play this game or should I not play this game?
Yes, right. I'm curious, when you are looking for a 5 spot, 7 spot, what do you expect the ratio to be? Like on blackjack, you want to go to like a 3-2 table. If I remember correctly, what's the ratio that you're looking for?
So on Keno games, for the correct range for payouts on a 5 spot is anywhere from 750 credits on a 1 credit bet, and the highest Keno's play is 838 credits for a 1 credit bet. So it's anything lower than that, you should not play it because it also brings down all the payouts there. And there are some casinos on the lower denomination. And to answer the question was, yes, I do play live Keno on my channel. I have a bunch of videos in the previous before today. You can go back and look at them. I play live Keno, and I explain how I bet and why I bet what I do. So 750 is the correct payout, but it's a terrible payout, but it's correct. 838 is the correct payout, and that's the max you'll see. There are the local casinos here in San Diego, and I won't mention their names because they've kind of been a little harsh on me recently. I think Yoshi can attest to that. And it's not mean; they just not allow me to film anymore. But the one casino in the Upper Hills that I meet Verona, I'll just say it now, I messed up Verona. All their Keno machines pay 838. The ones that up the freeway, they pay 810, but on the lower denominations they pay 400. So if you really have to pay attention when you're playing Keno. If you're playing for return on investment, if you're playing just for the enjoyment of Keno and you don't really care, all Keno games are fun. Oh, we just lost Simon.
We're the hosts now.
Lost you, Simon.
What questions do you have for us, Bubba?
So what are your favorite games to play, Yoshi?
Well, you guys know I love Dragon Link. I'm all about it. Dragon Link, Fire Link are my favorites. What are yours? Lightning Link?
So my favorites are Lightning Links. I love Lightning Links, but I was just talking to my brother today. We did go to the casino this morning. We had a lot of fun, and I was telling my brother, I was like, I'm liking Dragon Link now. Like
he's been having some luck now.
I'm having some luck. You know, Dragon Link loves my brother, but I play it and I don't do well. And we like to play it because our viewers love Dragon Link.
They do.
And so, yeah, people love Dragon Link.
Is that the one with the
even
super?
on,
Is that the one with the super chance thing?
Okay, so Dragon Links is the main one with the orbs, the ones that we always play.
Autumn Moon, Golden Century.
The ones that we play with you, Bubba.
Oh, the dollar ones is the super chance.
Yes.
No,
okay.
That's Dollar Storm. That's
Dollar Storm.
Yeah.
Okay, I always
So,
confuse
yeah.
them.
So Dragon Link, even on 50 cents, that's what I love about it. 50 cents, you can win the grand on 50 cents. You can win major. So yeah, I've been having luck on Dragon Link. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
Expect some pretty good videos, guys.
So yeah, we're gonna have some good videos coming up from my Dragon Link win.
So when you say you had fun, was it a winning day?
Yeah, I mean I always have fun.
Get that ammunition for this. Get that ammunition for next week.
I know. I was like, sweet. This was perfect timing for our Harris event. Now I got some, extra cushion.
Sweet.
What did you get there, Simon? What did you draw?
So this is my Halloween costume. It is a dragon slot machine that I
remember.
It took me 3 seasons of Halo back off to do 2 seasons.
My god.
Beth loves Vegas. I answered the question wrong. Do you play live Keno while you're in Vegas? When we're at restaurants and we have the Keno runners, a lot of the Keno lounges in Vegas have closed. But in some of the downtown casinos or off the strip, they still have the live Keno. I will always play when I'm eating because you can't stop gambling, right? You got.
Yep.
So I will pick my 7 spot. You guys all know my 7 spot over live. And I'll go play. I'll play for the life of our. Usually eat for about an hour, so I'll play. You can get in 10 games of Keno in about an hour, so I'll play 10 games while I'm eating, and I'm sitting there trying to eat, and then I'm always looking at the board. So, I mean, why not, right? And then sometimes they have the thing where you can play 100 games while you sleep. So you prepay for 100 games, you buy the ticket, and you buy 100 games in advance, and they let you wake up because you usually have to cash in before the next game. They let you cash that ticket in the next day. And you can play 10 cents a card, and you can buy 1,000 games for $100. So yeah, it's fun. Why not? I mean, why not? It's fun.
Sorry, what did you say?
Huh?
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay. So when you're playing live Keno, do you feel that it has better payout odds than video Keno? If so, why? I'm curious.
So it depends on the casino. Some of them have progressives that are posted on the walls, depending on each card has specials, and if you pay instead of $1, you bet $1.10. They'll give you certain payout progressives or yada yada yada, or they play 3-way. But it's pretty comparable playing 1 card Keno and 4 card or 20 card. The payouts are similar to what the live Keno games are. The gimmick games, the Buffaloes, the Cleopatras, are all reduced. So, but they have a bonus thing. So, But playing live Keno, it takes time because they only play one game every 5 minutes. So when I was young and I gambled, I would go to Vegas with $100, $200, and I get down to $20. I would literally walk to the live Keno lounge, get my free drinks, and get a little tipsy playing $1 every. You could play 12 games an hour, and it would cost you $12.
Hey, wasn't that in like Vegas Vacation?
Yes. So, am I dating myself, Yoshi?
Hey, we got Kaz Moody in the house.
Hey. Hey,
We got
Super Squad.
Naomi.
Is Naomi here?
Naomi's
It's,
here.
There she
A
is.
viewer.
it's a viewer.
So,
Randy, the slot wizard.
Randy, did I ever tell you that you're the greatest ever? He has this running joke with me that he calls me the greatest Keno in the history of the world, and I always blush because I'm just a Keno player, not the best Keno player, but so I always tell him he's the best at whatever he's doing. He's always so nice to me. All the viewers are always nice to us, right, Yosh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah.
the best.
I mean, we're nothing without the support of them. That's why we wanted to do this event, to reach out to our viewers. So we're not just a channel event. There's a channel party on Friday, but Saturday is literally we're all bringing stuff to give away. I got a whole box full of hats and masks and pens and their wristbands from all the. I'm bringing wristbands from the Keno channels that you guys know. I got a bunch of Keno couple wristbands. I got shirts from Kelly's Max Bet TV. I know Yoshi's got stuff. Rocco's going to bring a handful of wristbands, and I mean everybody's bringing something to give to the viewers, because that's what makes our channels go. Is we're not. I mean, we could film all day if nobody watches. Who cares, right? We're only a channel because our viewers are there for supporting us. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So I'm curious, how did you get the idea for this event? I'm already forgetting.
That is a great question. So Anonymous, who we all is in all of our chats, he's always there, right? We had a couple events in Vegas, and he says, hey, he emailed me, hey, James, I can never make your Vegas stuff. Can you do one in Southern California? And I said, that's a great idea. And I just happened to mention it. I think I've told the story a few times. I mentioned it a couple times, and it kind of took off. And I said, hey, Yosh, this is kind of getting bigger than I thought. I really need your help. And Becky and I can't say this enough how much I appreciate those two and their mom and Miss Yoshi, the input they've done and the organizational skills that they've brought to the thing. Yoshi created this, and there's already an updated one. The banner is not the updated one. There's an updated thumbnail with everybody's face with Spanglish and Keno Lady and all these guys. Yeah. Yoshi is a creative genius, and and then
stop it.
No, I'm dead serious. So I just carry a cell phone and I use it. I call it Becky. How do I call it? How many times do I call Becky? How do I do this?
I look out for him. I send him a text. This,
You got typos.
You got typos.
She corrected my typos. I have big thumbs, and my biggest curse is I have big thumb typos. So Becky's organizational skills are really behind the scenes.
Oh,
shit. Whoa, Fabio!
I'm curious.
It looks like you're flying away.
Sorry
How did that happen?
to jump in,
Oh,
but
really? He hit it?
I can hear you.
Oh, he shook the table.
Sorry to jump in, but I'm curious, Yoshi. What is your thumbnail process? And do you think I could get added to do the event thumbnail by chance?
Wait, say that again. What's my secret to my thumbnails?
What's the secret to your making your thumbnails?
Well, I can't give away all my secrets. But the big thing is I use Canva, and it's just all about practicing your craft. Because anyone can use any kind of software, but you have to really know how to utilize it. So I would say, YouTube is how I taught myself. I don't know. I don't think I'm the greatest with it. Simon, you do really amazing with your thumbnails. I see other creators doing amazing, but it's all about just practicing your craft, doing your research on how to do that.
Definitely. And I find that we're making a thumbnail. Sometimes I look up the video that I'm making the game I'm playing in my video, and I'm looking and I look up and I start searching through the thumbnails, the pre-existing videos, I look at the thumbnails that I want to click on, and I start to analyze why do I want to click on that thumbnail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
But how
Good point.
how he got all these pictures in one thing and he fits them in, and so everybody gets the right exposure. And I mean, I don't do that. I mean, I couldn't even try.
Patience.
Yes.
Yeah, patience, a lot of practice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of practice.
Because everybody in this room and this thing gets the same respect. I mean, they're all putting their money in their heart and they're coming in to show up in these things. I mean,
I'm loving it what Super Squirrel says. He said, "Don't drink anything. Check them out, Yoshi."
If you guys missed our live yesterday,
when I saw that your mom had
a challenge.
Yeah.
When I saw your mom had to drink
I
the ranch
almost
dressing,
puked.
He almost puked. So,
when I saw your mom had to drink the ranch dressing, I was like, no way.
Her guesses were hilarious.
She was okay. She was way off. Not even like off. She was way
yeah, we had a lot of fun with that.
If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta click the link that Super Squirrel's talking about. It's hilarious.
Thank you. Thanks, Super Squirrel.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you,
I'm glad
Rocco's.
Yeah. My man crush, Rockin' Rocco.
Your man crush.
Yes, and I want to say Rockin' Rocco's will be there Friday, you guys.
Yes.
Him and Miss Mac, and you guys are so excited. Definitely check out Rockin' Rocco's. Let's get him to 300 subs, you guys.
Yes.
He's an amazing channel, and Miss Mac is
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
I really like watching his videos. His reaction to when he actually gets a bonus, it cracks me up.
And I told him he's doing so well. He has real reactions, you know. It's nothing.
They're genuine reactions.
He's genuine, and I told him, you know, he's gonna go far. And his wife is doing. She's joining him, and she's amazing. She gets hand pays all the time.
Wow.
Yeah. So I told Rockin' Rocco's yesterday, and maybe Miss Mac will challenge me.
Wow.
Hey, maybe I could get a hand pay.
She's like the hand pay queen.
I know. I might lose. Hey.
Yeah.
Probably
But the curious thing though is Ellen she doesn't think she's part of the show for me, and everybody loves Ellen. Lolo, because Brandon doesn't like to be part of the action, and Miss Mac for Rocco doesn't really like to be part of the action. So he's trying to feature her, and she's very shy, at least for camera wise. But they're all, they're huge part. Ellen's huge for my channel because she's such an adorable person, and she's so likable, and she's got the little goofy little laugh thing going on. And people love her to death, and she doesn't like to be in front of the camera. She likes to be goofy behind the camera because I don't know what it is. And everybody, these four characters in the Yoshi channel, if you think they're funny on camera, wait till you get to hang out with them. All we do is laugh.
That's how we are on camera is how we are off camera.
Yes.
We love to have a good time. Me and Miss Yoshi's chemistry is, I think it's amazing. Renee, we have really good banter between one another, and then she just gets along so well with my sister and my mom. So all together, we really just do have a great time. And if you guys ever do see us at the casino, please, I know sometimes people are like, we don't want to bug them or, X, Y, and Z, but please approach us. Love to meet you, get to know you. We'll play with you.
Yeah, I actually met a subscriber this morning.
Yeah, she met a subscriber
and I invited him to Harris.
And he's going to come.
He's going to come.
So another viewer, Bubba, add to the list.
Viewer, his name is Richie. He's coming.
So you say that we're pushing 25 to 30 viewers are going to be there on Saturday, which is amazing to take time out of their day and come and support us live versus just supporting us on the channel, which is amazing enough as it is. Randy's asking you, Yoshi, what's your favorite casino?
I was just about to message him. So my favorite casino is Taquan Casino Resort. I can't say enough things about them, even though I'm still trying to get permission to live stream there. But regardless, I just love that casino. I love, especially going there in the spring and summer. I love their lazy river. Plus, I won my grand there, and so it hits home for me. Yeah. They're definitely my favorite casino here in San Diego.
So many people win jackpots there.
Right? And that's their slogan, home of the hand pays. And they really do live up to that name. Every time we're there, I swear we see at least some couple people getting hand pays. You know, and you got to pay attention to stuff like that when you're at the casino. Are people winning around you? I know. I think I heard in the game say that.
Yes.
In the maybe in your video, Simon.
Yeah, I think it was in your video.
That you really need to pay attention to your surroundings. Are other people around you winning, or are they winning big? You know, because if they're not, you probably aren't having the best of luck yourself.
And what's nice is the Quan is 10 minutes from me.
Awesome.
I live. It's right down the hill. They came over the other day and they stopped by and dropped off something, and then left. Oh my God, we didn't realize how close you were. It's literally 10 minutes away.
Wow.
Rhino Man.
Yes.
Count on it.
Rhino
We're doing that at the event, bro.
Yeah, Rhino Man and versus Yoshi Slots.
We're gonna be doing a challenge.
Yep.
Thanks, Olga. She says she's walking around, but she's watching us live. Appreciate you, Olga.
Oh, thank
So
you,
nice.
Olga.
Thank you, Olga.
Yeah.
Amazing supporter there.
Yes. So I'm curious. So I know it's kind of a weird question, but is there any way to get added to the thumbnail?
You're asking. You gotta ask that guy right there.
Oh, for you, Simon? Oh, the poster? Well, we can't change the poster, but
added to the thumbnail?
Thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll add you to the thumbnail.
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
So
yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Yeah. So most of the channels have put up their live stream. They posted them, and you can see they all have the same. And you did it too, Simon. Yours is awesome. So my brother created that thumbnail, and then so every channel added their picture. So it's neat to see how each channel did their own thumbnail. You know, it looks similar, but yet you know, each channel put their picture. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're loving it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see. I'm
looking at the top of your head.
I'm trying. There's all the channels that are. Let me get this right. There we go. You can see that.
Yes.
Yes. So we do have other channels coming.
Yeah, go this way.
Like I mentioned, Rock and Rocco's will be there. We have Fred Slots and stuff. He will be there hanging out with us.
Keno Kid. And SoCal today, Florida tomorrow. They will be there.
Their whole family's coming. The son.
That's so cool.
The son texted me and said, "Hey, we're going to be there with our father." And I'm like, dude, bring the whole family. It's all about having fun. We don't care.
And then, we also have a new channel called the Slot Drop, and his name is Curtis. And he just started his channel in December, the end of December. And he's doing amazing. He's already over 100 subs.
Wow.
And he actually went live the other night and from Vegas and met Rhino Man Slots. So that was awesome. So he had the choice to either go to Vegas and get some free rooms for the Super Bowl or come to the event. And he chose to come to our event. So yeah.
Isn't that great?
That's crazy. Yeah.
So crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
seemed like a nice guy.
For him. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. His name is so his channel is the Slot Drop.
Yeah. But I want to do a special, and I think Becky and Yoshi will say a special thank you to Rhino Man for featuring us on his show last week and allowing us. We broke the news on his channel with the event, and then we broke the lineup on his channel last Thursday on the After Dark version, which was pretty fun. So yeah, we have an exact. Every channel knows when they're going, and if you go to all of our channels, the links to all the channels, which is so great. Becky set that all up for everybody. So if you go to any one of our channels. All the links are on our channels, and what's great about this, Becky and I get all their links together, and then I'm working with a specific person at Harrah's. Everybody already has permission to film on the floor before they get there.
Nice.
And they've been so, and I'll say this, Harrah's Southern California has been nothing but gracious to us for this. And I can't thank them enough. Because it's a one-floor casino. It's all big one room. It's a giant room casino. On Saturday, there's 17 channels and their N ones. A lot of wives or husbands are coming to do this, and 25 to 30 viewers and their N ones. So it could be like 75 people in a pack running around this casino.
Well, plus Harrah's isn't that big.
It's not the biggest casino,
and so you're going to be seeing them, us, we'll be able to yell across the room to each other.
It is going to be so freaking fun, and we're going to be loud. You know me. I'm going to cheer anyway. But I get the pleasure of going first and introducing everybody again. But we're also going live. Chris and Lou on Friday, they're going to be going live because they're getting in on Thursday with Chumba Queen from Florida. And first of all, how cool is that? They're flying in from Florida to hang out with us. Off the charts cool.
Right.
And then, so they're going to go live on Friday night. And then at 6 o'clock, they're turning their live off. And then I'm going to go live in the room as the channels come into the room, I upgraded. I'm paying a little extra money to get a suite, and then I'm going to go live for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, introducing everybody, and then Yoshi's going to go live and keep the party going on our live, and then Riley's going to go live. So
nice.
From the party on Friday night, and then Saturday we're going live from 11 o'clock in the morning to midnight. I started and Simon ends the live stream, which is really cool.
There you go.
Yes,
we have the opening act here and the closing act.
And the closing act right here.
Right next to each other.
Yeah. So cool. And everybody, all the channels you guys have known and follow, they're all coming. Lolo and Spanglish and Simon and Yoshi and myself and Slot Sister and ChrisAndLu and Tumble Queen. I mean, the lineup is incredible. Slotomates. You guys are going to meet a new. I've been friends with them in chat, and we text back and forth for probably about 8 months now. They're driving 6 hours from Northern California, Fresno area to be there on time. I mean, I'm just humbled about the fact that I've made so many friends through this community, and a lot of them are coming to hang out with us. Our viewers are coming, and it's going to be. And even if nobody shows up that we thought, it's still going to be off the charts fun. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But I already know they're coming, so it's going to be fun.
Sorry, we're having some allergies.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Kaz says, don't forget real training slots.
Yes, real quick. I was trying off the top of my head.
We have so many channels.
They're right here. Where's my hand?
Yeah,
they're right here.
Channels.
They're right there.
Yeah, El Guero. Hey, El Guero.
Yes, El Guero. The real 20 slots. They're local San Diegans. They live right there near that casino. So,
look at Randy.
Oh, Bubba, you got to see what Randy the Slot Wizard said.
Oh well, Randy. I'm number 2 now, right? I can't wait to meet. I gotta wait you. I need to hire you as my agent, Randy.
Olga said she's gonna get her drinks and snacks ready. Yeah, you gotta have them ready all day.
All day.
Use your Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever.
Yeah,
so you guys can
we gotta get everything ready.
Hey, we got Rose.
Bevmo. Do they have Bevmo in other states?
Yes. So I'm curious. Do you think somebody could FaceTime during the event so that I can virtually yell across the casino for somebody?
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna try to get you. We're gonna try to punch you in on Friday.
Heck yes.
At the party.
Yes. That's gonna be a blast. Woo!
We'll get you inside.
I've been waiting all show for that. Woo!
Yeah.
We'll get you in, Simon.
We got Rose at Slots.
Who we got?
Slots. Check her out. She's amazing.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Hey, Brooklyn.
I don't know if Simon knows this or not, but she's become quite a fan favorite of all the slot communities. Everybody loves supporting you. It's and I think Becky and Yoshi can say the same thing. You've engraced yourself with so many people around this community. It's been I'm on your show for the second time. I didn't think I'd ever get on your show one time, and now I'm on your show twice. I think this is your first time on the show
too. This is our second time.
Yeah, so much fun.
I'm so honored to have you guys on as guests.
And thank you for having us, Simon.
Thank you, Simon.
I just love all your energy, all your personality, and I just can't tell how much I love hosting this show.
Oh, you're the best. One of these days, I'm going to put you in. You're going to see the three of us and the mom and Ellen. We're going to be sitting together for real, and you will not stop laughing.
Oh yeah.
These guys, they're so funny, but they're so nice at the same time. They're so genuinely nice, let alone being funny. But they make me laugh all day. So we got to.
Yeah. Saying, hey, Rose, that's Slots. And I also cannot wait to sit in the room with all of you in person one day very soon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Simon, we want to go to your home casino.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Hey, we haven't forgotten about the buffet.
We haven't forgotten about the buffet. Any updates? Do you have any updates for us?
All right. So right now the buffet is going to serve anything you want. I am perfecting a almond flour cake along with a chocolate mousse. I'm also going to be serving.
Nice.
I'm also going to be serving. And I'm also going to be serving anything you want. That's your treat. Anything you want, all you can eat.
Oh my gosh.
We are in.
Super
there.
Squirrel.
You had me at all you can eat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super Squirrel's already relabeled me now. Go to my link. I'm the second best gambler in the world now. It's already it's in. Wow.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
hilarious.
So I did mention this on Rhino show last week, and I said I do have a vision, and because it's about community and fun, I have an idea, and it's going to be crazy to do, but I want 100 channel meetup, and it'll be hard to, or more, or right around 100. But
So,
I would love if we plan a year out, and I'm going to borrow Becky a lot for this, and then Yoshi's going to have to get the banner. Yoshi's going to have to make his plug and be like 10 feet.
I was just about to say, I'll be retiring from making thumbnails.
I
would love just to literally take over a casino floor with a whole room full of Keno, I'm not Keno, but slot channels, and just have get a ballroom and get the casino to front everything. Because to bring in, first of all, as players, but if we brought in 100 gamblers and their N1s and whatever, every casino should say yes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not joking and I joke a lot, but I'm not joking when I say I could not wait to meet everybody in this chat room right now, the Ogres and the Rosesses and the Roccos and the Rhino Mans and all these guys that we see every single day. I would love to meet you all at a big party one day.
Yes.
We'd meet somewhere. We would maybe even be Colorado for all I know. But
Oh my gosh! Yes, that's going to be Colorado. Come true.
You're gonna have to have a line in your buffet for all of us, though, Simon.
Yes. If my house can hold that weight, I'm on the 3rd floor.
Super Squirrel says we'll need a bigger boat.
Yeah, we'll need a
But I'm serious. I would love, and because if you're not having fun in life, and I'm getting almost close to retirement age, and I'm friends with Yoshi, 30ish, right? You're around 30, right?
Yeah,
early 30s.
Because it isn't about age. Yoshi and I are almost best friends at this point, and I talked to Becky and I are really close. Because it doesn't matter. It's just about having fun and we're all gonna get to the end at some point. But if you're not having fun doing it, what's the point? And that's the way I see things. I like having fun every day. I could go to the casino with these guys, or watch a ball game, or sit there and eat food and watch a TV, or play board games with the Yoshi. I can hang out with those guys every day. But to sit there, and I've met Rocco, and I could talk to Rhino Man every day, or Slot Sister. I now personally know Lolo in person. It would be amazing to hang out with all these guys, and a big thing. And just say thanks, Ange.
So true, Yo Ange.
Yeah.
And she's killing it on her channel.
Yo Ange. Oh my gosh. Definitely check her out, you guys. She's doing amazing live stream. Was it this morning? Yeah.
I love how Rhino Man called her the streetwalker to me. I love that.
So the funniest thing about her channel is she always tells Joe, "Oh my God, you're a distracted driver." She distracts him the whole drive. It's the
and everyone loves Joe just as much as we love you.
She's so funny because they talk 100 miles an hour. People think I talk fast, but there's so much to see in New York. They were in Chinatown this morning. It's so cool.
So Rosa says she knows.
Go ahead. I've been to New York 3 times, and we go to China. We love the Chinese food. You know me. I say I can eat Chinese food every day. We were on the same road that she was on today 3 times, and because there's so much to see.
Oh, wow.
If you've never been to New York, it is because San Diego is so small and their downtown is the little maybe 12 blocks long. New York is, it's like looking at the redwoods compared to a plant in your front yard. And to watch Ange and her stick and go driving around with Joe and trying not to get him to crash when he's trying not to crash, but he's kicking him the whole time, and it's so funny to watch. So
Rosa said that she knows of a hotel that would be happy to have us, but they don't have a casino, so we just need a casino that would let us film all weekend.
So what's the hotel?
For the meetup you're talking about, bro.
I know. So I'm at Rosette. Give us the name of the hotel and we'll start planning.
Maybe it's up where she's at.
Maybe reach out to Bubba.
Yeah, she's probably where she's at. She's
out
there.
Yeah, is Rosette? You met Rosette in Lake Tahoe, didn't you?
Oh yeah, she's absolutely amazing. We had such a great time with her.
We had amazing time with Rosette. You guys, that is the most genuine, person I've ever met.
Aw.
We had such a great time, and my mom, unfortunately,
Couldn't
she couldn't make it. She
Babysitter?
was the babysitter.
Um,
So, but Rose S, we're definitely planning to meet up with her this year.
She said it's called the English.
The English. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Casher Crash's new hotel.
Oh, okay.
Him and his partners just bought the building. They're opening up in it's 74 rooms and no casino in the thing, but it's literally you walk blocks to downtown or you walk blocks.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yes, and he would welcome that. He's having a grand opening, I believe it's in March. And they converted an old rundown building to the English, and it's what do you call it? It's in the arts district. It's called a boutique hotel. I think that the kind of the vernacular you use. It's a smaller, eclectic hotel kind of.
yes. What state is this in?
Yeah,
It's in
where
Las
is it?
Vegas. It's in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Okay,
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going
Yeah.
along with
Yeah, I
guessing where
wasn't
it's
sure
at.
where it was at.
That's
Yeah.
possible.
He's a good guy. He drives around Vegas every night and goofs off, and he talks about English. It's him and his, I don't know how many partners he has, but he's one of the partners that bought the building, and they're renovating it, and it's supposed to open up in about a month.
So Brooklyn Loves Slots is saying, are you going to come to the East Coast to play at all?
I'll let you guys answer that first.
So for
That's my answer.
for this year, I don't see it in the deck of cards unless something happens to change. What about
Yeah,
for you?
yeah. Oh, it's probably the same answer.
So I was answering for me and Miss Yoshi.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, probably
So-
probably not this year. We're trying to, limit too much traveling, so things.
Yeah. There's a chance that Ellen and I,
Precautions.
Ellen and I are going to Miami in April because we're getting on
Ooh.
we love to
Fun.
cruise. We love to cruise, and we're getting on a 16-day, and it's a bucket list cruise that we've never done. We booked it 2 years ago, and we're hoping it still gets to go. But we're doing the Panama Canal for the first time in our lives, and
I'm
it's
going too, Bubba. I'm going in your suitcase.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, and I would say yes to that. But we're going to be in Miami either a day or two before to get everything there and stuff like that. We wanted to try something in Florida. Who asked that question again?
Brooklyn Loves
Brooklyn Loves
Slots.
Slots.
So we do want to go to New York because I want to take my daughter. She's never been, and my mom, and well, you guys haven't been. But maybe next year we'll go to New York because I've been to New York twice. I went with some cousins of mine. We did a girls' trip. And the first time I went there, I was there for 24 hours, and I thought it was like the craziest city, but I fell in love with it. So I went back and did a girls' cousins trip. What was that, like 6 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
It was longer than that, I think. Like 8
I think it was like 10 years
yeah, it was probably
ago.
10 years ago. Anyways, we did 6 days there, and I was on the go the whole time.
Yes.
We walked everywhere.
Yes.
We never once took one cab. We just walked everywhere, took the public transportation, the subway. It was the craziest trip, but I love that trip every minute. And it was crazy because I actually got motion sickness just being there.
Oh,
and
wow.
my cousin told me, because it's so fast paced there, that a lot of people feel that way. I mean, even just being in our hotel, the room was spinning. So it was just because it's so crazy there in Times Square. Like if you've never been to Times Square, like it's the craziest thing, but everyone should experience that once in their lifetime. And I had to take medication. And once I took medication, just that dizziness medication, Dramamine, then I was fine. It was crazy because it's just so fast paced. So, I mean, other people might feel that way. I never knew you could. I thought you had to like be on a boat to like be motion sickness, but it's just because it's so fast paced there.
Yeah, Angie, you'll appreciate this. I had never been to New York, and Angie, you'll appreciate this. My wife surprised me for my birthday one year. She said, "Hey, don't plan anything this weekend." And they were doing, we like to watch a lot of baseball games, and the Padres were playing, and I didn't know this. They were playing at Old Yankee Stadium, and so my wife bought tickets. She flew me out, and I didn't know where we were going until I got to the airport. We flew to New York. We had tickets to the Padres-Yankees game in Old Yankee Stadium, and it was amazing. If you've never been to Old Yankee Stadium, and I'm glad I got to go on the last year they were in a stadium, but all the old Babe Ruth and the Gehrig and all the history of Yankee Stadium was there. And then the next year, she flew me back again for New Yankee Stadium. We got to go to Yankee Stadium the next day, and then we went We went to Yankee Stadium on the second day of the season, and then the following day we went to Mets, and it was Mets Padres in their brand new stadium, Citi Field. And then I got to we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame. We went to a Knicks Nets game. This was all in one weekend. And my wife she surprised me with these 2 trips. And I know Andrew would appreciate that because New York, like Becky said, you could be there for 2 weeks and never see the same thing twice. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
And, I don't know that people get a bad rap, but New York, they were so nice to us. I didn't have one person be rude or busy or, on the West Coast, you hear a lot. Oh man, we didn't have one. Everybody was so nice. We went to Carmine's. We went to Carnegie Deli when it was still going. It's closed now. We went to Katz, and we went to Broadway. We saw Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. We did all these fun things in MoMA, and everybody was more than nice. We did the city tour with the boat that goes around the entire Manhattan Island. We did, and the subway system is amazing. It's so easy. Wasn't it easy for you guys?
Yeah, it was definitely easy. Yeah, I loved it.
It's so easy to figure out. So we're coming back.
And definitely the best people watching, you guys. That's why I love Vegas too. When you go to Vegas, best people watching, but Times Square, New York, the same thing. Best people watching.
Yes. So funny story is we were getting on a cruise in New York. We were going to Bermuda out of New York. And we were walking downtown, and then I watched this lady come out of a building walking her dog, and I go, hey, there's Taylor Swift. And I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I go, and they're like, no, it's not. An hour later, we were in the lobby of the cruise ship, and they showed her the paparazzi followed her. The got in behind us, and I go, see, I wasn't lying. It was Taylor Swift right behind us walking her dog.
Oh my god!
Wow. I've never asked for an autograph in my life. I'm not a celebrity hound, but I go, there's a Taylor Swift. And they're like, come on, that's lying. Like, that was Taylor Swift. So it was pretty fun.
Did you give her autograph?
I've never asked one person in my life for an autograph.
Oh, okay. We talked about that. I remember we talked about that.
Yeah. To me, I think it's silly, but I like who I like, and I would just love to shake their hand. Other than that, I don't need to, because they have enough to do to then sign something for me. I'll get Simon's autograph though.
Yes. I know.
So. Super Scroll said he had to go.
Oh, bye, Super
and then
Scroll.
we got Easy Life Slot Jackpots in the house. Plus we got Gamble B Slots. Thank you guys for being here.
So that's the fun part for me. I see all the names. You guys do the same thing. Becky and I are in a lot of lives together. We chatted up from everybody, and to see them all now they're on a live that we're on together, which is crazy to see. You know what I'm saying? So fun.
I would love all of your autographs.
Remember I said, send me your address. I'll send you some merch from my stuff. I'll send you a hat, and I'll send you some pins and stuff tonight. Don't forget, message me your address, and I'll mail you some stuff.
Yes, and also before I forget, all right. So 1 second, Randy is asking James and Yoshi, would you ever come to Wisconsin casinos to play?
Oh.
Yes, I have friends. Oh, there's a super chat coming through. I would, because I have friends in Cincinnati, Brian and Michelle from Quick Honey Slots, John and his wife from Big Daddy Keno, who are they're 22 subs from 1,000. So if you can do me a favor, go to Big Daddy Keno and subscribe. He's 22 subscribers away from 1,000. That's so fun. And then Keno couple, they're up in Minnesota. So I have family in the Crescent, Minnesota, which is just on the other side of Mississippi River. I would definitely come to Wisconsin to play. I'll play anywhere.
Hey, exactly. As long as it's paying, it's like straight up slot says. What do they say? As long as it's paying, we're staying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what they say, yeah.
Yeah, I hear there's some pretty awesome casinos over there in Wisconsin, Montana. So yeah, that would be awesome.
I mean, anywhere we go, for vacation, we always go to a casino.
Yes.
I know Miss Yoshi, she does want to take a trip somewhere on the East Coast. I won't say where. I'll let it be a surprise. So hopefully that can be in the works next year. You never know.
Yeah.
She's surprising you, or you're surprising her?
Well, I'd probably be surprising her, but I know the location. I just don't want to give it out just yet. So you guys will have to wait and see.
Tina M with a super sticker. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Support Simon. She's such a fun. It's a nice platform that she's got so many diverse channels that come on her channel. So please support Simon as much as you can.
Hey, Delana.
Yeah, guys.
And thank you so much, Tina M, for the $5 super chat. Woo!
Yeah. Gam will be in the house. So yeah, my wife and I, when we plan vacations, I go, well, is there a casino there? And we've had the same conversation so many times. When we went to, I had never been to Europe, and we booked a trip when my son graduated from high school with honors, and so let's go. So we went to Europe, and I gambled in the London casinos, which is kind of fun. Because I never thought I'd ever be there in my life to begin with. I go, well, if I'm in London, I'm definitely gonna go to a casino. So. Did I lose sound? Oh, there.
No. So does anyone have any questions for us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe about the event?
Yeah, maybe.
Or Keno or
Ask us
slots?
anything.
Yeah, ask us anything. Now's your chance.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, I would love to hear all your questions. And Kaz as I says, I do. Simon's art is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, Simon is an amazing artist. I always tell her she's an amazing artist and very talented. I'm very jealous. There's something, you're gifted.
Yeah, she made a Christmas cookie. She made a Christmas cookie out of a star the other day. That was fun.
The other day, that was more long.
That was months ago.
But
Yes.
we're February.
Oh, it's right in February.
Oh yeah, and last year I made a burnt SD guide cookie.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
A bunch?
I burnt SD guys cookie. I made the cookie for SD
nice.
but it got burnt.
So Rose S, to answer your question, yes, I'll miss the event. Can you list the lives? If you go to Yoshi Slots channel or my channel,
Yoshi,
all the lives are in order with their links on both of our channels, and everybody's channel should have the same thing.
It's also, in the description.
In the description. But I've also posted the
community.
live. I've also in the community on their channel and my channel, we posted the actual live list on one big picture. So yes.
Rose, I have your number, so I'll text you.
Yeah.
We'll text you the lineup, Rose.
Yeah. We've made this very we made this so user friendly. Because I know it's going to be hard to click on 12 consecutive lives. It's going to be really tough. So all the links are there. Pick on the ones you can make. I'm sure you'd want to go to the 11 o'clock one.
Who's the 11 o'clock live?
11 o'clock. SPITZER Cash Out.
Thank you. I got the size of the pot of coffee that I'm going to be drinking that day keeps going in inch and somebody's going live.
I see Delana Brown. Delana Brown, $10 super chat.
Thank you so much, Delana. Woo!
That's so awesome.
Just a little money for Vegas. Heck yes!
There you go.
Yeah.
So Simon, when's your next trip to the casino? When are you going?
All right, so my next trip to the casino is from February 27th to March 4th. If anybody's by that area, I'd love to meet you in Vegas.
Oh, you're going to Vegas? Nice.
Yeah, Viva Las Vegas.
Awesome.
Where are you staying?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but anybody who wishes to meet me, I would love to definitely contact me personally. My email is itsaslotmachine@gmail.com. My Facebook is Simon Cleef, and I can just contact you and where I'm gonna be staying. Probably gonna be staying.
Oh, Simon, we're gonna be so happy for you. Definitely go live. I love when you go live in Vegas.
So I'm
yes,
curious.
Cass Moody. We will shout you out for your birthday. Cass Moody's birthday, February 13th. We will shout you out.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
So I'm curious, when I'm in Vegas, what slot machine should I play and why?
Well, what are your favorites to begin with?
My list is like mashed potatoes and gravy, Dragon Link, Buffalo Gold, Dancing Drums, Dancing Drum Explosion, more Dragon Link, Lightning Link, every single of the generic games. Games.
You got great taste.
Did you notice you didn't list one Keno game? You are talking to the greatest Keno player in the world.
Oh God!
Simon, are you gonna learn some Keno?
Yes.
Maybe you can play some Keno.
Yes. So James, what I'm thinking about doing, I think if this is possible, I would love to do a side-by-side live review where I get you back up on StreamYards, and as I'm in Vegas, you're teaching me Keno.
Yes, that would be a fun. But there's a great example of how you can bet small in Keno and win big. My brother sent me a video today from Parker, Arizona, and he was betting 10 cents a card, and he hit 7 out of 7 on a 10-cent bet. He won $700 on 10 cents.
Wow.
Oh
So,
my God. Wow.
isn't that crazy? So if you just go to my channel, it's like a minute long, and he shows him hitting 7 out of 7 betting at 10 cents for his a $40. I'm sorry, a 40-cent total bet, but each card was 10 cents, $700. So people, like I said before, people think Keno is a poor paying game. Keno is a big paying game. 10 cents,
Wow.
you know. We're looking for majors at like a $7 major, and you're betting $2.50 or $1.50 or $5. You're looking for a $7 major. 10-cent bet was a $700 win. So,
and you won what? You bet $1 and you won 16,000.
Yes. So my three biggest wins, I bet $2 and won 20,000 on a Keno game. I got 8 out of 8. The Buffalo Keno, when the casino where we're going to, I'm going to show you guys that machine I won it on. It's a Buffalo. It's called a World Games machine, and it has the multiple Keno games on it and some slot machines on it. But on $1, it was a max bet of $1. So I was betting the most I could possibly bet on the machine, and won $16,000 literally just a couple of months ago. On $1 bet for $16,000.
I love your reaction after you won. You're like, Ellen.
Okay, you guys gotta check out.
I will say this: when you hit your grand, you'll be like, I gotta find this. I gotta find this Yoshi.
You should post the video I sent you. There's this meme or this video of this squirrel. I'm sure everyone's seen it on YouTube, and it's this squirrel yelling, "Ellen, Ellen, Ellen!" And I sent it to Bubba, and I said, "This is you.
This is you after you won your big jackpot."
She did. She sent it with no words, and I knew exactly what she meant. So, Simon, they're asking you, who is harder to draw, Yoshi or me?
James, sorry.
Wait, what's the question?
Who's harder to draw, Yoshi or me?
Because of this. Because of this.
Oh yeah.
I got more.
You got more detail.
Exactly.
You got more detail.
There's more character, Yoshi. There's more character to work out.
More wisdom.
Oh, you're nice.
More wisdom.
Thank you, Goldie Slots.
Oh, hey, Goldie Slots.
Yeah. So Yoshi, because Simon, you just passed 4,000 subscribers. Yoshi, you guys are on the cusp of 1,400, correct? Are you there yet?
Passed it.
We passed 1,400.
Nice.
Hey, we're right behind you, bro.
Yeah.
So
really,
when I
gained a lot of subscribers this week. So yeah, we're really happy about that.
I got good advice from Kelly. She said, don't look at your subscriber once a week. Yeah. So I didn't look for a week, and I looked this morning, and I gained 33. So I'm at 1433 as of about 2 hours ago, and I was sitting in the game, so I'm just appreciative. I was telling Simon before you guys got on, I didn't think I'd get 100, and when I got to it's pretty cool. I didn't think I'd be in this position, and it's so fun, and it's all about the people and you guys. And here I am on a talk show with a young lady that's a friend of ours in Colorado, and you guys are literally 20 minutes from me, sitting in your house, and we're on an interview show going globally on YouTube. How funny is that? You know,
it's
one of the perks of
yes.
It's one of the perks of being the greatest Keno player in the world.
You get everybody.
Yeah.
You are a celebrity Keno player.
Thank you.
But not a lot of people know about Keno's a thing.
No. So we'll do some fun stuff. So I'm going to do a video. Keno. Lolo wants to play Keno.
Moody has a question for Simon.
Go ahead.
Where can I get a picture for my YouTube channel? Are you talking about thumbnails? If so, I'm able to make thumbnails. And also, if you're talking about your picture that you have your face on, I can make you a profile picture. I'm also able to make you a YouTube banner if you wish.
That's nice of you, Simon.
Oh, wow. Nice of you, Simon. Looks like Reggie wrote something to Bubba.
Yeah, so Reggie's saying the same thing. He was visiting Vegas for the Stratosphere, and he put in a couple bucks, and he hit 10. He was playing the same 10 cents on a card, hit 8 out of 8 for $20,000 for $1,000 on a 10-cent bet. That's what I'm saying. Keno can pay. You just got to be patient. You got to wait a turn. You can bet small and win big. Rose S. Slot. Yeah, Rose S. Slot is asking us, how many times have you been recognized? Okay, I've had if I can go first. You guys got recognized today,
Yeah,
didn't you?
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did get recognized today, and actually, out of the four of us,
it's Mama Yoshi.
it's Mama Yoshi. People recognize Mama Yoshi at the most.
Right.
You would think it'd be my brother.
I know, huh? No, it's Mama Yoshi.
Yeah, she gets
which is so
recognized,
awesome.
yeah.
You know, she'll be recording, and someone's like, "Hey, I know you," and she's like, "Well, I'm on Yoshi Slots," and they're like, you know, they start freaking out and kind of.
So funny story. It was a few months ago. She we were at the casino. We went to our one that's closest to us at Verona, and she's there, and somebody's sitting next to her, and he looks at her. He's like, "I know you." He's like, "You're from Yoshi Slots. You're Romeo Yoshi." She looked at him, and she like thought, like she didn't know who he was, and he goes, "I have a YouTube channel too," and it was Fred Slots and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it was funny. They were gambling next to each other. He
That's
just
so
looked
funny.
over and saw her there. So, Bubba, you get recognized a lot because I remember Rockin' Rocco's.
Yep.
He was just wearing your hat the other day, and the
Yes.
person recognized you from his hat.
yes. I think
Isn't
it was
that
James.
crazy?
I think he said he was
That's
getting.
crazy.
He said he was getting gas. I think he said he was getting gas, and the guy working the counter at the gas station said, "Oh my God, that's James Spitzer." So I've had 4 instances where I was at Hamul Casino in San Diego. You guys are familiar with Hamul, and a lady walks up and goes, "Are you James SPITZER Cash Out?" And I said, "Yes." She goes, "Can I take a selfie with you?" And I'm like, "Okay." And that was the first time I was like, "Okay, pretty cool." We were at I was meeting Kelly from Slot 500 Club. We were at Green Valley Ranch, and I raced over to see her. And while we were filming, a lady named Caroline came over. Carol came over and said, "Hey, are you James SPITZER Cash Out?" She goes, "Oh my God, we've been watching you stuff. I've been watching you stuff the whole." She was so nice to us. "I don't want to be in the camera, but can I take a selfie with you and Ellen?" Ellen was playing. I go, "Ellen, get over here." And so she took it. She actually liked Ellen more than she liked me, which was pretty cool. And then I was filming with Keno Lady, which you're all going to meet this weekend. I was filming with Keno Lady, and this nice over a couple walks up. She said, "Pastor, we watched all your stuff. Can we take a picture of them?" I mean, really? I mean, it's so fun. You know, it's so fun.
What about you, Simon? How often do you get recognized?
Not very often because the majority of my time I spend on a college campus, so nobody gambles on there.
Well, you do.
So like what I do, I've never been recognized in my state before, and the only time I've been recognized was in the casino, and sometimes it was in the casino. It's really funny. Sometimes I might go to big jackpot. They say, "Oh my gosh, Roger." They're all small. Everybody goes to Roger. Then they say, "Oh my gosh, is that Simon?" And I'm like, "Yep, it's Simon."
Oh, that's
really
cool.
funny.
That's cool.
Randy just said, "I have over 1,400 sub accounts. I subscribed 1,400 times."
I remember something. But once I was hiking on St. Mary's Glacier, and somebody was like, "Boom, boom, boom! Is that Simon from the Big Jackpot?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do hang out with the Big Jackpot, but I'm my own channel." And I gave them my channel information. I was on St. Mary's Glacier that day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so fun. Randy's like he's like the Pied Piper of the slot live stream because he's so funny to everybody. But it's all like a promotion of the thing. But I can't wait to meet. I can't wait. First of all, I can't meet all you guys, but I would love to meet Randy because he seems like a funny guy.
Yeah.
Casino Lady Slot says,
What? It's the ATM machine? Oh my God. Sometimes it's the only machine that pays at a casino.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
There are days like that.
Yeah. And until it doesn't.
Oh gosh.
Yep, it's sad.
Oh, let me ask you this question, you guys. Have you ever been in that moment where you go, "Man, I'm out"? Have you ever? I think we've all been there. And you gotta go back and reload for a couple of weeks. Oh, they're not gonna admit it. Okay, I have. But your mother and your girlfriend might be watching, right?
To, take a couple days and do some self-care. That's always good.
Yeah.
With anything in life, with your career, anything, it's always good to take a step back, have some time with you and your loved ones, take a breather. It's always good.
You know, it's funny with 2020. Ellen and I we were literally talking. I think I mentioned this on Rhino Man show. We were talking about stopping because we were trying to plan out because and just save for Vegas or a cruise, right, and not do the Barona runs or the BS runs or whatever. Because the novelty when I was growing up, you guys are younger than I am, but I go. The novelty of gambling was you had to go to Vegas. The Indian casino did not exist until I was about 25 or 30. So you'd have to save up to go to Vegas or to Mexico. You can go back to racing dogs or horses, but so you'd make these trips. But when the casinos opened up, I mean, you would go there, and it's not the same allure. Well, that's different now. All the Indian the casinos are getting a little more high end. They're offering more concerts, and the pools are nicer, and the venues are nicer. But before Barona, you guys remember, Barona was literally a circus tent. It was literally a tent. It was called Big Top Barona, and now it's a full-blown barn with sponsors and huge valet parking and high-end steakhouses and all of them have that now. So gambling has changed in my lifetime. The Vegas Strip used to be the Maxim, the Desert Inn, the Stardust, all these little old school things that you saw in the movie Casino or in Goodfellas or something like that. The whole strip has been knocked down and built back up to, I mean, huge, high-end, full-blown. I mean, the first casino that's been there, the most Caesar's Palace has been there a long time, but it's also more from what it was. It was where Evel Knievel used to jump his motorcycle over the fountains. Now it's in the middle of the Bellagio and the Cosmo and the Aria and the MGM and the Venetian and all these things are themed. Everything used to be just about old school mafia gambling, and there was no fun stuff. It was Sin City for a reason. Now it's a playground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kaz is asking, where have you hidden Miss Yoshi? In my pocket. No, she's spending some time with some family tonight.
Yeah, and Mama Yoshi's here. She's just sitting in the living room. She's watching on the TV.
Yeah, you want to say hi, Mama Yoshi?
Hey, Mama Yoshi.
She's gonna say hello. Simon, so what's your favorite casino in Vegas, Simon? I'm just curious.
That's a really good question. Hey, Mama Yoshi.
There she is.
She says hello.
Hi.
Hey. So my favorite casino in Vegas, it has to be, my favorite casino in Vegas is the Cosmopolitan because I can be as loud, as rambunctious, as energetic as I like, and nobody's gonna bust me.
Yeah, they are very.
Yeah, that's good.
They are very YouTube friendly.
We've actually never gambled there.
The casino lady says when she first started gambling a long, long time ago, her husband and I would take $500 and never go broke. Now $500 lasts about an hour, and that's probably pretty true. My first story when I went to Vegas as a 19-year-old, I took $100, and the hotel cost was $7.77 a room, and the buffets were like $5, right? At Circus, and then $100 lasted us. Can you imagine $100 lasting you 3 days? $100 could last you a minute right now.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I could tell you this. Today we went to the casino this morning with the four of us, and my mom went with $20 cash.
Yes.
And she had $30 free play, and she left with $700 cash. So yeah, she got lucky today.
Because comps have even changed. So back in the day, yes, Rose, yes, I'm definitely telling my age. but comps have changed. When back in the day at the casinos, you took $100, you literally had to feed the machine the quarters or the silver dollars, and your hands would turn black with all the dirty change because it took time. If you wanted to bet $2, you'd have to put 8 quarters in before you spun the button or you pulled the handle. Now, with all the ticket machines and the max bet buttons, you can gamble like this, and it's over. Yeah. Back in those days, it was literally each spin was probably 30 seconds apart because you're just feeding the machine coins, and it would spit coins out. So then you had to pull your coins back, and everywhere with these buckets have just changed.
I think these casinos are going to get to a point where all you have to do is enter in your debit card. Yeah. You know, it's going to be like that easy.
So if you've been to the locals here, they have the VIP QRL code on the screen. Whatever QR code, they're so much smarter than me. Ellen, come here. They want us to come here. Come on. Call her, guys. Call her over. Get over here. Get in here.
Ellen.
Come on.
Ellen.
Ellen!
Ellen.
Come here. Get in here. They all want to see you. Come on.
Ellen, she won the major today. We saw the video.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that video.
Yes.
Yeah, when did she win
Oh.
that?
Yeah, when did you win that, Ellen?
That was a fun day at Harris SoCal not too long ago. But she can take $100 and just have a blast because the minors on a dime are $100, right? So you just go up in this little, you get win, lose, and then boom, because minors are 500. Yeah, that was a fun day. Come on. Oh, she's measuring because I'm going to Tahoe and I don't have any winter clothing. She's measuring me literally right now. She's measuring me right now. Where are your hands, honey? Where are your hands?
She's measuring. What, is she sewing you clothes? Is she making you clothes?
No, she's ordering me a jacket online because the store went to the
Oh, you said she was measuring you. I thought she was like making you something.
Well, she already knows that measurement. Simon, it's a family show.
It's a family show.
Kind of.
Sorry.
It's not after dark.
Simon, plug your ears.
Simon.
Family, this is a family show. It will take a few years.
Give a ticket. It's PG-13.
It depends on what you consider family.
Exactly. They're all family now.
It is, we're all family.
Yeah, the casino lady says the comps were great back in the day, but it was literally you knew your host by name. Now it's like a whole list of hosts, and it's all electronic. It's on your player's card, but the host will walk over, shake your hand, hey, take care of Mr. Spitzer, or take care of Mr. I won't give you guys. Yoshi likes Yoshi, but take care of Mr. Yoshi, and they would go, hey, Mr. Spitzer. I used to play a lot of craps back in the day. You need anything, sir? How about dinner today? We'll take care of dinner. It was more face to face, and the casino host had a bigger role. Now it's you've seen us. They've stopped us from filming. The casino host has more of a policeman role, more than a social role. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. Just the casino industry, the entertainment side is caught up to the gambling side as far as revenue and comps that you earn, but you have to earn those comps. But back in the day, they had guys. The guy in the pit box would take notes. The Yoshi's been playing for an hour and he averaged about $20 a bet. Let's get him a $50 dinner. Or Mr. Spitzer's been gambling for 2 hours and they literally had these notepads and they stuck in their pockets and they just rated you on their memory. Now it's all they catch your play in and out on a card.
Yep.
So if you're not using your card, you're not gambling correctly because you earn the free stuff. They want to give it to you. You earn it. So tip from above is your tip. Play the player's card because you just get free stuff. If you're going to lose, you might as well get a free steak dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys? We got a big event, and I'll promote another thing.
It looks like there's a question on screen.
Yeah, there's a question for you.
There's from Cassiel.
Wow, that's a good question. What's the best machine to start on if you never played before? Wow.
I would say Buffalo Gold, just because you can bet low and you can still win big, and it's easy to learn. You know, the top symbol's Buffalo. All you need is 2 symbols to re-trigger. So I would say Buffalo Gold.
You need 3 coins to get the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Buffalo. That's a good answer.
Right.
Yeah, and I agree. You find a machine that fits your budget that you're comfortable with, because in the long run, we're all going to lose, right? I mean, and you're trying to find that algorithm, or that it's called the random number generator, that lines up when you play. It's just a mysterious number that we all don't know. But find a machine that's good for your budget. So the link games you can play for 50 cents a spin, but you can still hit the mega or the grand. Because my wife did it. My wife won $22,000 on a 50-cent bet on a Lightning Link grand. It happened. Randy just made a comment. Hey, James, when you played in 1920, how many slot machines were there?
Good question.
Wait a minute.
So I like the old aristocrat games, and I used to play those all the time, and I like those because you can bet low and win big. Like one example is Pompeii. Pompeii, the max lines is 25 lines. That's a quarter a bet if you're playing on pennies. My mom has won over $800 betting a quarter. And like these newer games,
really
you
do
can't
that.
do that betting
Yeah.
a quarter. So I also would say that older aristocrat games.
It's funny you say that because I always hear people say Konamis or Richard. I've never paid attention to who. I just haven't.
Now you're gonna learn.
Yes,
learn, Mama.
You gotta learn now that you're playing slots.
Yes, there. Casino Lady says, quick. What's it called?
Quick hits.
Quick hit.
Quick hit machines are a good place to start too because
Oh,
you can also
that's
bet.
true.
I think you can bet as low as is it 40 cent? No,
I think you bet 30 cents on some
30
quick
cents.
hits.
Yeah, 30
Yeah.
cents. That's right.
Yeah,
But
some
if
of
you
them.
but if you line the 9 things up, you get paid.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And for me,
Yeah. What do you say, Simon?
for me, kind of a side note, but imagine having the load. Imagine if you wanted to do a $12.50 spin on Dragon Link, and you had to load $12 worth of quarters into that machine every time you wanted to hit that spin button.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Right.
That's too much.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
probably cry.
Could you imagine doing that nowadays with all the options of play?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine being a high roller and you're trying to do $250 like Dragon Link spins. You had to load that amount of quarters into that machine each time you wanted to hit spin.
Yeah. Rose asks, I'm getting all the old gambler questions. She's asking, remember when the penny slots were a max bet of 40 cents and you literally would feed actual pennies?
Wow.
Yeah.
40 bet max.
Because there was a clicker in there that count the pennies. So I remember I was a little kid and I lived in San Diego my whole life, but I lived 1 year in third grade. I lived in Lake Tahoe, and I remember, and this is when I discovered that there was no tooth fairy. This is a funny, it all ties together. So we were at the Golden Nugget. And my parents ran a motel in Lake Tahoe during the ski season, and it was a little dive right by the lake. I lived literally a block from Lake Tahoe, which is a beautiful way to grow up as a kid. But we were there for a year, and I lost my tooth that day. And we went to dinner, and you had to pay $2 in parking. And when we left, they gave you $2 back, but they gave it to you in nickels. So she's on the way out and you just, because they want you to put it in the machine. So right by the door, she had like a $40 jackpot with the $2. So under my pillow that next day, I got $2 in nickels, and I went, wait a minute. That's too great to give the nickels.
That's funny.
So I was 8 years old at the time, and that's when I knew there was no such thing as a tooth fairy. So.
That's funny.
Yeah. Poor James. What is poor Cat? What's poor James?
Oh no.
We got Slot Ripper. How you doing, Slot Ripper?
Ripper, what's up, buddy? Yes, I'm getting.
Randy has a question for us.
Yeah, Randy has a question.
Yoshi and James, do you have any strategies you use when playing Keno or slots? We're curious.
Go first.
Any strategies?
So for me, I really don't have one. I guess I normally will kind of use the Rhino Man strategy where I'll bet higher, and if that's not hitting, then I'll lower my bet. So I think other channels kind of do the other way around, and I feel like when you're going higher and then lower, even at the lower bets, you'll still, if you're on Dragon Link, Fire Link, you'll still get those bigger orbs or Fire Link balls, whatever.
So my thing is, and I think we all do it in our family, is I'm constantly changing the bets, changing the denominations, because you're looking where it's going to hit. And Rhino Man Slots does the same thing. I see channels, and that's probably what they prefer. They say one bet, one denom, and that's all they bet. But for me, and my family agrees that we're trying to find where it's going to hit. And sometimes, like today, for example, I was playing Dragon Link. I was betting 5 cents, and it would not hit on 5 cents. It only hit on 2 cent denomination.
Oh wow!
So it's just, and I would just kept changing around and changing the bets
just kept
around.
hitting 2 cents.
Yeah, and it would only hit on 2 cents. It's crazy.
So my strategy part is when I'll go to Keno second, but when I play slot machines, it's usually the link games. I don't like to play because the major is always the number of the green ball. We're trying to shoot that major, but if it's in the low 500s, that means it just hit. I don't like playing the progressives that are recently paid off. Now they do hit. I always look for that one that's in the 800, 900 range. It's been around for a while. and we always say it's due to hit. None of which is true. It still has to be the right. You have to be at the right time at the right place, and all these things. When I play Keno, it's based solely on the correct pay scales, because, like I said earlier in our interview, it is there are some machines, if you're not paying attention when you wager, they reduce the pay scales, and you can go 7 out of 7 and win $800 when you should be winning $7,000, because if you don't pay attention, you're going, oh my god, you said it can pay, and you're like, oh my god, I didn't pay. So when you sit down at a Keno machine, always, in any machine, video poker, slot machines, always know what you're playing for, because you want to, because in a sense, you're sitting on a chair and you're investing in your experience. Yes, it's going to be fun, but you want it to be the right return on investment if you win. So that's my strategy. Make sure you're playing the game you want to play for your budget, and also have that game return what it's supposed to return when you win. Because we all know at this point in our lives as gamblers, in the long run, we're all going to lose, except for that one moment where Yoshi hits a grand or my wife hits a big jackpot or thing. Because then that offsets. I haven't won in quite a while. I'm on quite a losing streak. And Ellen's been kind of nickel and carrying me. So, and as a couple, as a strategy wise too, like Yoshi, they go as a family. It's hard when 4 people are gambling to come home a winner, because if 3 out of 4 of you are losing, you're feeding the 4th guy the money. Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
No, for all 4 of us to win doesn't hardly happen. Like today, it was myself, Miss Yoshi, and my mom. We won, and then my brother, he lost.
I gave my donation to the casino.
Yeah, so that's my strategy. Make sure you're playing correctly. Make sure you're paying within your budget. We all have gone.
Definitely, you always, you definitely want to play in your budget. That's our number one advice to everyone. We can't bet high like those other channels, and we still have fun, and we don't bet shame. You know it, Simon. We like to have fun, even with 50-cent, $1.
Yeah,
and like
absolutely.
Today, I bet $5. I got the bonus. I was shaking. Like other channels would laugh, $5. Oh, that's nothing. But to me, I don't bet $5. So I got the bonus on $5 on Dragon Link. And it made me nervous.
We're trying to get Becky her first hand pay. She's been close. She's been close.
It could have happened today.
So, Kaz has a question. She's noticed at the casino lately that there's a lot of broken buttons on machines. Do button slappers annoy you when you're playing around?
Sometimes I have to walk away. If I have somebody that, I'm like Rosette just said, you're there to have fun. And if there's button slapper and, it's getting to me, I'll leave, because to me, it's not worth that. They're
it can
to have
ruin
fun.
your mojo, your energy.
And for us, our casino is our escape too. We're there to have fun. And we all work hard during the week, and that's our escape. We want to have fun. I don't want to. And the button slappers get to me also, but also more than anything is bad energy and someone real negative, and and it affects you. So I'll just have to move.
Yeah, to that point too, is I was at Harrah's one time, and I think I told you this in the previous interview. We watched a guy was playing. I was playing Keno, and right behind me are these lit machines. Yes, he put his fist through the screen.
Oh no!
And I just said,
oh my god!
I go, and it's shattered glass everywhere, and and I go, you realize you just bought that machine, right? You can't. And the camera knows it's you. You can't just run out the door. So he's like, yeah. Well, you don't understand. I go, no, that's your night. I'm not gonna hear it make your day worse. But you just.
Oh my god.
The slappers don't bother me. My brother, as we've talked about, he's a rat-a-tat-tatter. He likes to dance on the buttons, and so that I'm used to that part. To Becky's point is, I don't like being around angry gamblers, because it takes a lot of the fun out,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you just I don't like moving machines a lot. I play my machine. So, but you just sit there, okay, I got to deal with this for a couple hours, or I'm going to leave. So I just it kind of takes the air out of the room when the guy comes in there. Right? You should stop, sir.
Right.
Does anyone else have questions for us?
Yeah,
go ahead, Simon.
I don't add in, but sometimes I might be guilty button slapper, especially when I'm at home by myself.
For you.
Slap really hard.
Yes.
I've seen,
Oh my
yes,
God.
and Rose says, I have seen someone tilt a machine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it triggers all those the floor employees. They have these. They're all connected. They help when you hit a hand pay. They come running because they know they're going to get tipped because you're going to tip. Most people tip off a hand pay, but they also get the ping on their thing that says a machine is tilted. And you can't escape a casino. There's so many cameras and surveillance and security staff. You can't avoid it. You can avoid it and you get out the door, you ain't never coming back in. Because they'll just ban you, and it's
Yeah.
to Becky's point, go to have fun in your budget. It's a night away from your troubles. It's a night away from work for us. And it's just an escape. Winning is extra.
Yeah.
Winning
exactly.
is extra fun, and to go to have dinner. I mean, I've hung out with the Yoshis now at the casino probably a dozen times now. So fun. And we've been there
Probably
on
more
winning
than
days.
that.
Yeah, we've been there on winning days. We've also been there on losing days. And I film them and they film me, and it's the thing. So everybody's question is if you're an angry gambler, you should maybe think of something else to do.
Yep.
Go punch a punching bag or something instead of punching a slot machine, because not only did you just lose your money, you now just bought that machine.
You did.
Oh yeah.
And what's really interesting is, for me, instead of going to the actual casino, I find that I get really relaxed when I can just play at home.
Yeah.
Rosette says that she's been wearing headphones a lot more to the casino. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I think if I was going alone and not with you guys, I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I actually wore headphones recently.
Oh yeah, but that backfired.
That backfired on me because when we go, we record, and so I told my brother I'm gonna record with my headphones in. Yeah, some of those videos have been on recently. You can't even hear me. I think who called me was it Rhino Man? No, it was Slots.
Oh yeah, Slots.
He called me the slot whisperer because it sounds like a whisper, but I was actually I was talking, but with my mask and everything. My mask was covering, and it sounds like I'm whispering. So
we're gonna fix her mic
yeah,
issues.
I'm gonna get a microphone because I'm having problems with my phone.
She'll be playing, but I've sat next to you, and I'm like, and then you're done recording, and I'm like, well, you're not talking very loud. I'm like, I can barely hear you. I was sitting next to you, but I think the mic will really help.
Yeah, the mic's gonna help me.
So Randy's asking.
I like Randy's next question. That's a great question, man. I'll let Yoshi answer that question.
Yoshi, are you learning a lot from James and all his wisdom? Hey, look at my forehead. I don't know if you can tell. Wisdom all here. So the answer is yes. Especially with this event.
I will say, I learn a lot from those guys because he's so tech smart. He knows how to do the ins and outs. Becky's very good. I just have a lot of old school gambling. I've done a lot of gambling in my life. I'm 57 in a couple months, and I've gambled in every aspect. I've owned racing dogs. I've played tons of crap. I played blackjack. Used to have a horse picking service where I would give out picks for players to subscription service. I've done all the little things to try to have some form of action. But we haven't really talked about my gambling wisdom. It's just we just have fun, I have fun with Yoshi and Becky and Mama and Miss Yoshi. We tell life stories and what works and what doesn't, and my wife's going through a lot of medical stuff right now with her knee, and it's kind of tough to see her go through a lot of things. But we're just friends with everything, not just the gambling thing. We kind of know each other pretty inside and out now. It's really cool that way for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But the gambling wisdom, I'm open for everybody. I've done pretty much everything that there is in gambling. I don't think I've not done something. I've never.
But, I mean, you have taught us about Keno. I mean, before we met you, we never really knew about Keno. So, I mean, you have taught us that, and we've done the bell. I mean, that's the numbers we're doing.
Ding, ding, ding. I kind of
Simon, thank you for having us on.
You're very welcome.
I know we gotta get dinner ready.
Yeah.
Did anyone else have questions?
Yeah, does anybody have questions before we end this?
Also, Slot Mom, that's crazy. That a slot tech tipped the machine over. I did not know that machines were no longer bolted onto the floors.
Randy says he's having a blast with us all, that we're all fantastic people. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Randy.
Thanks, Randy.
That's so
And
fun.
I always say hi to Randy. We see each other in the chats all the time. So Randy's my good friend too.
Same thing. I'll be in here and because the chat will go by and I'll say, and will go, James, did I ever tell you that you're the best? I'm like, okay, there's my guy Randy.
Oh, that's funny.
But thanks. So in closing, I want to make sure you guys all know Friday night, bunch of live from the hotel suite. Chris and Lou are going to go live from the casino floor on Friday before 6 o'clock. So find their link. It'll be up pretty soon. I'm going to post a link for 6 o'clock sharp when we start our party. The door's going to go open. This banner will be hanging up for all the guys coming in the room. And we'll be live and having a blast on Friday night at the Everyone Slots party on Friday night. And then Saturday, we want our viewers that's coming to the event, about 25. We're going to meet us around 10:15, and then 11 o'clock sharp. I'm going to go live, and it's going to be wall-to-wall live from 11 in the morning till Simon closes the show at midnight, with all this stuff in between, with all your favorite channels there. I can't believe we've had this plan now for a few months now, and it's literally
It's
five.
It's crazy. It's finally here.
It's 5 days away, guys. It's so fun.
Less than a week.
Yeah, Kaz is saying how many lives? Too many to count. I mean,
they're all linked in our channel, Bubba's channel. Just go to the event.
Yeah.
You can even search Everyone Slots SoCal.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, just search Everyone Slots SoCal. It'll come up on YouTube.
Go to the description. All the links and the times are there.
So like what James SPITZER Cash Out was just saying, we're going to have the whole lineup on Saturday, but on a Friday, we're going to have all those other lives as well.
So fun.
Wait, I almost forgot something. Sorry to interrupt. I might be known as the giveaway fellow, but this time I'm going to try and make this giveaway work.
Wow.
During my live stream,
awesome.
all of you have some very magical coordination. Because I can't be there in person, I'm planning on giving out 5 to 15 pieces of these art randomly to people.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome, Simon.
I want one.
Yes, it'll be during my live stream, and it'll be like, and you would have to guess numbers 1 through 100, and you'll get randomly assigned a piece of art throughout the night.
Yeah.
Yay, that's awesome.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us, Simon.
You're welcome. And also, James, did you have something that you wanted to reveal? I can't remember.
Me? Reveal?
Yes, I thought you were accepting.
Are you going to reveal something?
What are you revealing?
I don't know.
Oh, no. What are you revealing? PG, right? Family show.
Did I miss something, Simon? Remind me, because was I supposed to say something?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, like, at the beginning, I thought you were going to be like saying, like, oh, by the way, I have something to reveal. But I can't remember. It was for another live stream.
Oh my gosh. No, because you're the last one I think I have scheduled until Friday. So I wanted to make sure that we want to make sure we promoted the event on your show on Sunday. Yes. And then Yoshi and Becky and Ellen and I and Lolo, the planning team, are all kind of getting our stuff together for Friday morning. I'm working about 4 hours that morning. Pick up Ellen, and we're going to be checking in around 1 or 2, and then getting the room ready, and then I can't wait. I don't think we're going to sleep for a couple of days.
Probably not. Well, maybe the big reveal is that Simon is the last one. I mean, we added you, Simon, and you will be virtual, and you know we're all going to be there watching. So you got to decide which one you're going to play.
So I'll be playing from the home casino.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
That'll be exciting.
Reggie has a good question before I sign up. Says, hey, there's about 4 casinos right where I live, and it's true. Is it better to use your card at one casino to get the points? That's all on field, because if I concentrated all my play in one casino, I would probably be the diamond or whatever that thing is. But I like to go because there's a restaurant I like at the one casino. There's a show that I like to go one. And you're right. The Yoshi's like Saquon, and they're doing really well there. But we also got to. I mean, we'd like to go. Like if I stayed at Circa only in Vegas, would I be missing out on stuff that Cosmo and Venetian and this? Trust me, I love Circa. Circa's my new spot because they're so generous and nice to me. And I'll probably play 99% of my stuff at Circa, but I still want to go visit my locals. Harris SoCal, they're so nice with their I'm allowed to film there whenever I want at Harris SoCal now. So, but it's an hour and 10 minutes from my house. So is that convenient? Not so convenient for us, but we're going to make it work. So
yeah, but definitely you want to use your card, like what James SPITZER Cash Out was saying.
Use your card.
You know, if it's the same thing, you know, we have 5 casinos near us, and we always use our card because you never know. You know, like what he was saying, you know, restaurant here, or, you know, and you always want to get those comps. You're going to lose no matter what.
Especially when we haven't gone to a casino a while.
Yeah.
They'll typically send us a free room.
Yeah.
Comp. So definitely make sure you guys are, you know, registering to
Yeah.
get a player's card, use it. Definitely helps.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get those comps.
Simon, thank you so much for having us here. Love your show. Yoshi and Becky, love you guys. Give Mama and Miss Yoshi a hug for me.
Definitely.
Did we lose Simon? Thanks to all the viewers. You guys are great. That's the funnest part for me. There she is. She's coming back.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for coming. Thanks to all the viewers. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Everyone, SLOCAL this weekend.
Hi, Jess.
Love you.
Bye, everybody.
He's pressing.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Simon, send me your address. I'll mail you some stuff.
Alrighty, I will. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, so I do want to thank everybody for being here for this amazing episode of Slot Speak. I hope you all have a great night and see you in another episode. If not already, please be sure to check out Yoshi Slots and James SPITZER Cash Out for some epic live streams this weekend and for some very fun content. See you around in the next live stream. Bye bye, everybody. Cheers. Woo!